Aziz owns a clothing factory in the northern Gaza Strip. 5 years ago, he was full of hope that the end of the Israeli occupation would mean more business.
5 years after the Jews left Gaza, I expected for our situation to be better than it is. I believed the life would be better and the economy will grow, but I have seen the opposite happen. For the last 5 years, everything has gone backward.
Aziz had secured lucrative export contracts, but his dreams faded when fighting erupted between rival Palestinian factions, President Mahmoud Abbas's Fatah movement and the militant Islamist group Hamas. Gaza descended into chaos. Israel imposed a tight embargo when Hamas seized control of Gaza, and militants who opposed the existence of a Jewish state stepped up their rocket attacks at southern Israel. Israel responded in late 2007 with a 22-day attack that leveled much of Gaza's industrial infrastructure. Even before the Israeli assault, the embargo had already choked fuel imports. The isolation made exporting to world markets nearly impossible. With electricity off for up to 6 hours at a time, Aziz's factory sits idle for much of the day. He used to have 70 employees. Now he struggles to keep 8.
I blame the government who is controlling us, be it Fatah or Hamas. Both of them should agree and not harm us. They destroy themselves and they destroy us.
Israelis also blame themselves for the way the pullout was carried out. Their goal was to guarantee their own security following the failure of negotiations in 2000 and a bloody Palestinian uprising that followed. Giora Island is the former head of Israel's National Security Council. He was in charge of planning the pullout under then Prime Minister Ariel Sharon.
We tried to reach an agreement with them. It didn't work out. We tried to fight them. It didn't succeed as well. So the Prime Minister made a decision to try to divorce the Palestinians. So he thought, in quite a shallow way, let's evacuate the area. Let's build a fence around this area, and in the end of the day, they will be there, and we are here, and this is the solution to the problem. Obviously, it is not as simple as it thought.
Israeli leaders perceive the 2005 pullout as a lesson that any kind of unilateral withdrawal will be viewed by the enemy as a sign of weakness.
If Israel, as a result of a potential peace agreement with the Palestinians, will have to withdraw from a major part of the West Bank, I guess that a lot of importance would be given to the security arrangements to make sure that this new evacuated area would not turn to be an area in which so many rockets and missiles and other advanced weapons are produced.
Israel is going into the negotiations demanding a demilitarized future Palestinian state and a continued Israeli presence on the border between the West Bank and Jordan, two conditions that the Palestinians say amount to continued occupation. Gaza's Hamas rulers condemn the negotiations and are not taking part. Aziz says he is placing his hopes on Palestinian leaders in the West Bank that they will draw lessons from what he says is the tragedy of Gaza.
If the Israelis pull out of the West Bank, I hope it will not happen like what happened in Gaza. If it is the same, it means we will be destroyed. Right now, I have a hope that President Mahmoud Abbas can move, talk, negotiate, and reach an agreement.
At the end of the day, what Aziz says he wants is security and freedom to earn his living. Luis Ramirez, VOA News, in the Gaza Strip.